What up? It's your boy. I'm back. And today we'll be featuring two different brands, but from the same movie franchise. As you can see, the lovely orange and blue Godzilla vs. Kong. So what we got right here is we got Mondo's Tiki mugs. These are the matte black versions. And the new release from Playmates at Walmart, Arctic Kong. So I guess we could start with Arctic Kong. I'm gonna slide these bad boys over right here, and let's take a look. So all he is just like a slight repaint version. These things are only like $10 and some change. I can't remember the exact. It used to be like $9.87, but when I got them the other day, it was like $10.25 or something. Before I proceed, I hope y'all doing well. I'm not going to stress, the subbing and, all the good stuff. I'm just going to let it happen natural. But those of y'all don't know, there is a giveaway. It's going to be going on until it's not. There's no time limit. Just when I get to 1,000 subscribers. SH Monster Arts Mechagodzilla, absolutely free, but only one of y'all will be lucky enough. So, let y'all get a good close-up. You can see, if you're familiar with the other toys, you watch my other videos, or if you want to go check them out. I don't have the other Kongs out to compare to show you the similarity. But if you remember watching the movie, I'll save showing the snow paint on him once I get him out the box. But yeah, the scene whenever they're getting him to the Hollow Earth tunnel entrance and he's got all the snow on him, it's I don't know, I guess it's cool, added version. It's I don't mean no disrespect, like Playmates, y'all make some cool stuff, but they're not the only brand that does it. Everybody does it, whether they're cheap figures or expensive. It's a good way to grab, some money, but I do also feel like it's kind of like lazy marketing when you just take the same exact figure and you repaint it like multiple times. I don't think there's anything new to read on this. What I will show you on the box is you can see the Battle Mechagodzilla with the proton screen. So he's like a darkened grayish black color versus that, brighter dull gray. And he actually comes with the atomic blast, proton screen, you know what I mean. I haven't been lucky enough to see him yet, but my Walmart just got this in, so. And then it just shows like the same like figures from the past that you can collect in there. I did see that they released recently that they plan on making more toys, and I've seen online they got some finally Mechagodzilla gets love. There's roaring versions of him now. And I'm excited to catch that in the store and feature on the channel for y'all. Let's see. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a bit congested, so apologize for the sound quality of my voice. And if I'm also not as lively, but I still will try. Yeah, I actually feel like taking the box apart instead of trying to cut around him. Get this stupid zip tie with my knife that's getting pretty dull. Break it out, baby. Alright, almost got it. Just tape. I'm gonna put that down here. I did clean up a little bit, but not fully. So here we go. You can see that big old bloody mess right there. His skin, you'll just place it like so. Simple puzzle piece. Kind of like a softer, pliable material. There we go. Now he's good as new. So here you'll see he got into a box of powdered donuts. And that's pretty much what you're gonna get with him, is mostly on his head, but on his fists, his feet, you'll get this cool little white paint splatter that's, emulating the snow on his fur in the movie. But other than that, you're just getting the same figure, just a new paint. The Osprey is all white. I mean, it's a cheap figure. It's solid. It's solid for what it is. It's $10. I don't know what all you want to expect. Unless you go back to the 90s with Trend Masters. Yes, I'm a broken record. I'm always going to reference that. That's high quality. And them toys were like $8, $10. And they roared. And had the same articulation, same kind of plastic. Better paint jobs. But I guess I can't really knock like the little military vehicle, because the Kmart exclusives with Trend Masters came with like a helicopter and a tank, and they were like little stiff piece of plastic with minimal paint and detail as well. So I guess can't really complain too much. But you do get a cool little variance. Instead of being gray, it's white. And yeah, that's pretty much what you get. If you haven't checked them out at all, I'll show you the little articulation. His feet. His arms do a 360, elbow, fist kind of moves, not really. But yeah, and then some like head swivel action. And that's pretty much what you get with Kong. So, I mean, cool to add to the collection if you just avid collector that, gets everything. It's cheap, affordable, don't expect a lot. But, it's a toy in the kids aisle, so ideal for, the little bitty fans, the intro to the franchise. So yeah, based on what you are looking for, I'd recommend it based on what I just told you. If you're looking for a high quality Kong figure, obviously this ain't gonna be it. But so I guess I'll just keep him over here. Let's see if we can fit this Osprey in his hand. He about to chunk it. Nah, I don't want to mess it up. And so, yes, let's move on to the main event. Well, y'all might have been here for the figure. I mean, he holds his own in his own right. I will be featuring Mechagodzilla when I have him. I'm excited about those little toy figures. So I guess before I open it, till the end of January, that's why I utilized this sale. I've been keeping my eye on this for a minute. Mondo, Mondo. I'm sure a lot of y'all that follow Godzilla or some of your other favorites are familiar with them. Very awesome movie art brand. They are known for like their posters and art prints. They do so Jurassic Park, different heroes, pretty much anything you could think of in pop culture, but they have like a big Godzilla thing, and they sell out pretty quick. They have their own little vinyls. Those things go out like immediately. They got some new cool statues coming out. I got one that's paid off on pre-order, and I'm looking to get another one. And then they got like the big statues that you can find on multiple sites. The Godzilla Biollante and the Mothra. Excuse me. But these mugs, they have till the end of January. Buy one, get one free. These are $60, so instead of paying $120+ before tax and shipping, it was $80, $84, something like that with tax and shipping. It was like $20 shipping and $5 tax. It was like $85 rounded up. But for two of them instead of just one, so I definitely had to have my hands on them. They're really cool. I like tiki mugs in general. You can see Godzilla on the back. They do have these cool heat ray, which is Godzilla, obviously blue, and then they have the Skull Island version of Kong, and he's brown. And those have been sold out. So unless you want to hit the aftermarket on eBay and pay like more of a pretty penny, pretty much like the price of two of them combined for just one tiki mug, meaning like 120 bucks or so. I think I've seen some of these. But the matte black is just as cool. And so, yeah. And Kong has got the exact same, artwork other than like himself or photography, I should say, in the box. Just showing different sides of the mug and the other versions. It says Godzilla vs. Kong, ceramic tiki mug, Monsterverse from Mondo Toho Legendary. And it's pretty simple as that. But yeah, you go to mondoshop.com, not just straight Mondo, but if you look it up, it's going to find it anyway. I guess we'll take out Kong first. This is my first time. I haven't opened these. I got them a few days ago. So I thought it'd be cool to feature on the channel with y'all. Not figure, but collectible. And you know me, I get everything Godzilla. And I even include our boy Kong, because he's part of Godzilla, and I got to show respect. I mean, he is pretty cool looking. Best looking Kong in the whole franchise on his side. Come in a nice protective bubble wrap. Wow, this thing's nice. Nice and cold. It's been in my cold garage. Wow, this thing is fantastic. I definitely won't be using these. Maybe some of y'all have this, or maybe you would. Oh, I love this, man. This thing is sick. Oh, this is high quality, baby. So, ooh, look at that. That scowl. Them fangs, man. You can see the texture of his fur. You can see the chain on his wrist. You see his lovely Godzilla scar scratch marks on his chest. Or maybe that was from Skull Island. Yeah, I think so. Whatever. But, but yeah, you can see into his brains. There's nothing there. I guess he is a dumb monkey after. No, I'm just kidding. He's an ape. Jokes, people. But nah, man, he is fantastic. It's not too heavy. But I mean, definitely don't drop it or shatter. But yeah, I mean, I guess let me let y'all try and just take a look at all the detail. His toes. That's what the bottom look like. Take a look at his backside, his derriere, all muscles and everything. So this, highly recommend it. You got the money for it, cop it, man. This thing's fantastic. I mean, if you actually want to use it for what it was made for, I mean, cool, drink. I mean, if you want to put pens or paintbrushes in here or something, that works. You're just going to have them displayed on the shelf. It's probably what I would do. When I have the proper setup for it, but he is bad A. We're gonna keep it edited on here, but yeah, I love it. It's dope. Like I said, I'm a big reptile guy. Never really been into like apes and a whole lot of mammals too much. I do love dogs. I like animals in general, but when it comes to like what I prefer on aesthetic, like reptiles, amphibians. But yeah, I mean, the way Kong looks in this movie, he's pretty spectacular, along with all the figures coming out. And here's our big boy G, the main event of this channel. And he is, you notice the box is a little bigger. Godzilla is a little bigger, and they translated that into the Tiki mug. And man, whoa, this is sick. Oh man, I'm gonna take a moment to admire it before I share it with y'all. Because like I said, I usually open this stuff because I I get it way before I'm ready to make a video, and I gotta make sure it's good before I miss the time slot of being able to return it. But these I recently got, and I've been just occupied the past few days. My schedule has freed up more, so I will be looking to post more consistently. I'm sure y'all heard that before. You believe when you see it, but I got y'all. New year, baby, 2022, none but good things. But back on track. He's got a lot bigger opening to his tiki spout, his opening. But you can take a look at his dorsals. They're blocked off, but they got like good depth and texture to them. You can see his tail curled up. You see his lovely scales, that big thick boy. Look at that grin. Them sharp teeth. He is a lovely specimen. I love this thing. Definitely not a disappointment. It lives up to the hype looking in the pictures, if not better because it's in person. It looks kind of T-Rex vibe a little bit with the shape of his head. But still looks accurate enough, in my opinion, to represent Godzilla. I mean, dorsals always give it away. All the knockoffs and like toys growing up, bootleg. But yeah, man, I really love these tiki mugs. I'll show you a size comparison, the height and the width. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and shout out Cavity Colors, lovely Godzilla Apparel site. This is a Christmas gift I'm finally rocking. It's a Mothra tie-dye version. Cavity, like, you know, that you get in your teeth. And in colors. And just look it up on, Google. And they got a lot of good collections. They typically put out a Godzilla collection every month. I haven't heard any announcement for January yet. They might be focusing on Scream because it is originally a horror website. Because since they had Godzilla vs. Kong stuff, and then they partnered with Toho to be official licensed Godzilla tee carrier. And they have like long sleeves hoodies. They have joggers, like sweatpants. And I've showed y'all before on the channel my first set. And then now I finally got some more gear. And yeah, they had Godzilla 54 in July is when it kicked off. Then Shin was in August. And then I think September was I think the Showa Monsters. And then they skipped a month, I think October, because it's Halloween, all the horror stuff. And then November they came with Hedora. And then last month with Biollante. And they said there's lots of big things coming this year. I don't know if there's anything coming January. I know Scream had just came out and they've been featuring that. A couple other classic horrors if you're into that. But yeah, let y'all get a look at that. Yeah, we're going to feature apparel too, because all you fans, want to be all rocked out with your favorite kaiju. I'm not like a huge Mothra person. I like her Monsterverse, like her design, and she's pretty sick in that movie. But I know she's iconic. She get her own respect, own movie and trilogy set aside. But I love the tie-dye color, and really I'd want to buy everything off their site. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess what I'd say about this earlier with the color is I feel like companies, like I have McFarlane Mortal Kombat featured on here. Then obviously us that collect monster arts are expensive, and I see a lot of quality control issues with people posting online and how much you pay for it. But like these color versions, I feel like give us consumers a little bit more. We're putting our hard-earned money into this. We love it. We support it regardless, even if we have little nitpicks. But instead of giving us a Kong that literally looks exactly the same, like, make him look a little different. Like, give him a different face mold, different. I don't know, just make them look a little more different besides just a paint, so you're actually getting something. Example, Cavity Colors, what I like about their site is they'll have like this print, and then they'll have it not the Mothra one exactly, but different ones. They'll have like the same print on a hoodie, but then you'll get like the main picture on the back of the hoodie, and then you'll get like something on the sleeves or the front like pocket area that the t-shirt or the long sleeve don't have. And then the t-shirt obviously is just the picture, and then you have the long sleeve, and the long sleeve has specific like designs on the sleeve. So it's like, you know, not everyone's gonna want to get every single version of it, but it actually makes it more beneficial instead of just like, oh, it's the same thing but different color, it's long sleeve, or it's actual jacket. You actually get a little something extra added. So you know, I appreciate that. So, you know, shout out to companies that do it, like Cavity Colors. I love y'all's product. I'm gonna keep advocating it, even though I don't want everyone to buy out all the stock because they selling out. But I mean, it's good for their business. But here we go. One last time before we dip out. These lovely Godzilla vs. Kong Tiki mugs at mondoshop.com. Sell ends January 31st. Buy one, get one free. They start at $60. Like I said, it comes out to $85 with shipping and tax. Hell of a deal, I'd say. Well, my bad, in case kids are watching. But much love, y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all take it easy. Peace.